Hello, my friends! So much to get to today. I hope you had a wonderful Father's Day weekend. Mine was lovely. I made a really long vlog. I documented the entire weekend. So if you haven't checked that out, please do on my family channel. The link will be down below, as well as links to everything I talk about in this video. But even before I get to that, oh my gosh, I got this sent in the mail. It's a bracelet with all of my kids' names on it. Thank you to Sunshine Native for sending me this. I normally don't plug people in videos that send me things. I'll just mention them on Instagram story, but I love this so much. Sunshine Native, thank you for making my day. Over the weekend, Beyonce and Jay-Z released their long-rumored joint album. They made it only available on Tidal for over 24 hours. Let me tell you something. Most people don't have Tidal. Chances are you probably don't have Tidal. I don't have Tidal. I legally pay for Apple Music, and I'm also a basic subscriber on Spotify. I was not going to sign up for Tidal, even if given a free month, and even using a fake email address. No siree, no thank you. Well, about a day and a half later, late Sunday, early Monday, Beyonce and Jay-Z put their new album up on iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify. I don't even know why I wasn't that interested in listening to it. I would have rather just gotten a new Beyonce album. Especially because the first song we got from it, it was called Ape Blank. I didn't love it, but I listened to the new Beyonce and Jay-Z album. Listening to music shouldn't feel like a chore. I felt like I had to listen to the entire Jay-Z and Beyonce album, even though I wanted to stop after just a few songs. It sucked, in my opinion. And I was shocked they would release a joint album in the middle of the summer or the beginning of the summer that was all down-tempo or mid-tempo. I'm like, where are the bangers? There are no bangers on that album in my mind. Am I wrong? Like, I don't even know if the Beehive is going to love this. Lemonade may not have had radio hits, but I got down to Lemonade. I don't understand the thinking behind it. I listened to every song, and it's probably the first and last time that I will listen to it all. But hey, they're super rich and they can do whatever they want. The fascinating thing, though, is that it's not doing that well now on streaming. All of Kanye's albums are getting streamed more on Spotify and Apple Music than the Beyonce and Jay-Z joint album. All right. XXXTentacion has been murdered in Miami, the victim of a shooting. At first, it was being reported that it was a drive-by shooting. Some people are now reporting that it was a robbery. Some now claiming it was a targeted hit. I shared the news of this 20-year-old's passing, and I said domestic abuser XXXTentacion murdered. And so many people were upset about that. He's dead. Nobody should die from gun violence. That sucks. That's awful. May he rest in peace. But he should also be remembered for what he did and not just being a rapper. So I am going to say domestic abuser XXXTentacion instead of rapper XXXTentacion. What's so bad about the truth? Nothing. It's what he was. And he should be remembered that way as well. That's my thought on that. A lot of people were giving me grief for that. No grief on these shoulders. You can acknowledge what he did and separate that from the awfulness that happened to him. Nobody should be shot dead. Come on. In other awful news, on Father's Day, Tommy Lee took to Instagram to call his two sons with Pamela Anderson a-holes. Even if they are, let's take up that hypothetical. That's something you should keep private as a father. Well, of course, his eldest son, Brandon, did not take that lying down. This is the same son who knocked his dad out and police were called. He posted himself, Brandon, on Instagram and then posted again, uploading the video of Tommy Lee passed out after he allegedly decked him. And that girlfriend of Tommy Lee's, this Vine, well, remember when Vine was a thing? Former Vine star, now Instagram star? I guess she's an Instagram star. Brittany Furlan. Brandon Lee is accusing her of being an enabler. It's just unfortunate. Like, I think that family drama should be played out as privately as possible. Unless you're a Kardashian and you're on a reality TV show. Then your family drama is public drama. But Tommy Lee and his kids and Pamela Anderson, they don't have a reality TV show. Well, speaking of Tommy Lee, his ex-wife, Heather Locklear, is in the news, and I'll get to that. But first, some more family drama. Do you guys remember that hot felon dude, Jeremy Meeks? Well, he really lucked out and started dating this billionaire heiress, Chloe Green, whose dad owns Topshop. He got her pregnant, and now she gave birth, and they have a baby together. And the hot felon dude, has bought his 9-year-old child from his ex-wife. They paid her, this woman, Melissa, apparently some 6-figure sum so that Jeremy could have 70% physical custody and have the child with him most of the time. I get it. That woman may be really hard up for cash. If that's the case, ask for money and have them put you up in London too. And then split your custody there. That's what I would have done, you know, if I really needed the money like that. And I mean, I don't know if I would have done that if I really needed the money, because also there's so much to be said about being around your family and the support that they give you. It's not all about money. Though don't get it twisted. Money is important. I love money. I want more money. That's just unfortunate. Wait, I gotta make a mental note about XXXTentacion. I've got to talk about that. Where am I going to put that? On the podcast. Oh yeah, I guess I'll put it in the douchey dudes segment. XXXTentacion. And domestic abuser. It does suck. 20 years old. Oh well. On to other news. From that family to another dysfunctional family. Meghan Markle's dad is at it again. What is up with this dude? Thomas Markle gave an interview this morning with a British morning show, and he blabbed about everything, about his daughter crying, about Prince Harry, even talking about Donald Trump. Let me explain something to you. 99% positive this dude was paid, but he's playing himself. The mom is making all the right moves, has not said a peep to anyone at all, and is likely setting herself up quite nicely to move to London and live in Kensington Palace at some point. The dad, eventually the interest in him is going to wane. He's not going to be able to give interviews forever, and maybe he will, but they're not going to be paying as much as they are now, or they may not even be paying at all. And to play your daughter out that way too, it's just sad. Sad, sad, sad. I think family should be sacred, yo. All right, I mentioned this briefly earlier. Tommy Lee's ex-wife, Heather Locklear, was rushed to the hospital and placed on a psychiatric evaluation after, according to a police 911 call, threatening to shoot herself. It's been well documented, her many issues from, substance abuse to getting into a car crash not that long ago. And, you make a 911 call and you're a celebrity, that's gonna get out there. It's unfortunate. I wish that she could deal with her issues privately, but sending Heather Locklear peace of mind. All right, an update on all of the Chris Hardwick drama. I'm going to talk about this on my podcast as well. I find it odd that his accuser says that she has evidence, but has not presented any evidence. That's not to say I'm not believing the accuser. That's just saying, like, if I had evidence about something, I would have led with that. Or I would have said, this is what happened and here's my proof. Maybe she just has proof that Chris Hardwick tried to get her blacklisted. Ex-girlfriend KHLOE Dykstra, actress herself, model and personality. That in and of itself is not abuse. That's just sucky. But yeah, there has been a lot of fallout. His AMC talk show has been suspended. His game show on NBC may be suspended as well. It's definitely a different culture and climate that we're living in, where once you're accused, it's almost guilty until proven innocent. And I'm not complaining about that. Yeah. It's just a lot to process. We're working through it all together. All right. Speaking of dudes accused of things, R. Kelly's ex-wife, Andrea, is speaking out for the first time, revealing her suicide attempt and also years of abuse at the hands of R. Kelly. She gave a very emotional interview, which you should watch. The link will be below. Also, Chris Brown accused by another woman of abuse, assault at a party at his house, and the woman wants a restraining order against him. Chris Brown. All right, on to happier news. I want to lift things up. I'm sorry, it's been like a intense few segments here. An update on Justin Bieber and Haylie Baldwin. They are definitely together. In fact, they were spotted making out in New York City. Also, KHLOE Kardashian, more couples news. She and her baby daddy and her baby are back in Los Angeles, allegedly for good. Also, Ariana Grande told a fan to mind their own business when discussing Pete Davidson, her fiancé. She says, quote, "The truth is hot. I've been blank through it, and life's too short to be cryptic in blank about something as beautiful as this love I'm in." Hey, she's really rich. Money is freedom. She can do whatever she wants, and good on her. Worst that happens is that she doesn't go through with the engagement. ZAYN MALIK is opening up about his relationship with Gigi Hadid in the new issue of GQ, saying, "We're adults. We don't need to put a label on it. Make it something for people's expectations. Gigi, he playing you. What does it say about a man that doesn't want to call a woman his girlfriend? He's messing around. That's what I think, right?" On to some wacky news. Tori Spelling is preaching body positivity, talking about how difficult it was to bounce back after giving birth to 5 kids in a post on Instagram that appeared to be photoshopped of her body. Kind of hypocritical, no? Whatever makes her feel good, though. But people will call you out on that. More wacky news. Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis's daughter, claims that her former business manager mismanaged her $100 million trust from Elvis Presley. How does that happen? That's just wild. Also, some TV news. GIULIANA RANCIC is officially replacing Kat Sadler as the co-host of E! News. And she probably is making more money than Jason Kennedy. Do people even watch E! News anymore, though? Hey, she must need the money, so good on her. In more wacky news, FARRAH Abraham reveals that she wants to be a screenwriter. Good on her. You know what? I respect her hustle. I'm a hustler myself. A hustler respects a hustler's hustle. Also, more TV news. Congratulations to my friend Marissa Jarrett Winokur and also Ross Matthews. It was just announced that they are going to be hosting a new Big Brother after show airing on Facebook Watch. And Oprah Winfrey has signed a multi-year deal partnership to create content for Apple. Yay! Bring us another talk show, Oprah. I would love that. Wouldn't you love that? All right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and share. If you're not following me yet on here, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, the Perez Hilton, and also Perez Hilton, and have a great day.